first half, I'll just sort of chat about the album. I got this album like a month ago, and it's just so strange, this whole world. So I'll just chat for the first half, and then the second half I'll get into some Wikipedia stuff and some history behind the album. So I got this off some guy on Discogs, and what drew me to the album was honestly, look at this, look at the back. This is what drew me to it. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's just such a happy guy, and I don't really see that. I don't really see album covers where the guy is just this jolly. So I had to buy it. It was pretty cheap. I didn't know who the guy was. I didn't know really anything about this style of music. I was never really into Japanese, really anything. But since getting this album, I've dove pretty deep. There's his first album, or not his first, but his most popular, An Insatiable Eye. That one is very hard to find and very expensive, so didn't get that one. But this one is his tropical album, I'd say. A lot of really cool percussion, a lot of really funny, I guess not funny, but just jolly melodies. It's just like just Google this album and listen to the first track, and like the first 5 seconds will show you everything you need to know. It's just so freaking jolly. So I mean, look at that. Look at the thumbs up. I can't get over this. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this video go. We're gonna get into the record. I'll show you the album art, or the inner sleeve, and then I'll show you. I'll clean the record a little bit, and I'll read the track listing and stuff. I really like this. I really like when albums have custom inner sleeves like this. It's pretty nice. And once you see the back, I'm sure you'll appreciate it a little more. He's just take a look at this guy, just surrounded by a bunch of smiling faces. Alright, here's the track listing. Oh my god, look at that. Just so happy. Just so freaking happy. I don't know where this picture was taken. The lighting is horrible, but it's just so great. And look at that. His record company is Kitty Records, or at least it was. Now it's Lagoon. Okay, here's the track listing. Side A is Beleza Pula, Brazilian Skies, Nights, I Remember Clifford, and then side B is the Star Wars Samba, Disco B, Funky Hollow Hollow Bird, and then the last track is something that I don't know what translates to. I couldn't find anything about it. This album came out in '78, which is like a year after the first Star Wars movie, so that's why I'm assuming the Star Wars track is here, and it's amazing. I highly recommend you check that out. If you're gonna check out maybe one song on each side, I recommend the first track of each side, because they're just both so happy. So I don't want to butcher these pronunciations, but here are all the people who worked on the album, some of the musicians, and then there's a special thanks at the bottom to all the Brazilian musicians that he had on the album. That's pretty nice. It was recorded in LA. What? No, I didn't know that. I doubt the whole album was. It's probably like overdubs or something. I mean, I could be wrong, but I didn't think that he recorded in the United States. I thought he was just recording in Japan. Okay, so here's the album. another amazing part of this. It's just it's a cute little cat. You gotta love that. Actually, you know what? A fun fact that I wanted to bring up. This guy is so freaking. He's just insane. He put out a greatest hits album after like his 4th studio album, and he has like something like 30 albums. Just Google the name of the album is All of Me, and just look at the album cover and thank me later. It's just so freaking jolly. I don't wanna give it away. Just Google it. Alright, so I'm gonna clean the record a little bit. Usually I clean it while it's on my turntable, but for this video I'll just clean it on the bed, on the plastic, so it doesn't get even worse. I'm not sure if this is actually gonna do a good job. I'm gonna clean it again while it's on the turntable. This is just, you know, for your enjoyment. Gotta love the static. Look at that. Look at that cute cat. So this is the only album of his that I have, so I'm not really going to be talking about this guy again, probably ever. So just a couple more things for you guys to look up, because it just keeps going. This guy's, the jolliness surrounding this man. There's a video online of him playing live with a guitar that is made out of a surfboard. It's just like he's just holding a surfboard, smiling the whole time, just fucking shredding on a surfboard. It's amazing. I forget what it's called, but if you type in Masayoshi Takanaka live, I think it's like 2008 or something. I don't know, I could be wrong, but it's a red surfboard, so keep your eyes out. And also there's a video of him at a jazz festival a few years back, and his guitar, he's playing with the guitar like on, it's facing up, and he's playing it, I think it might be a pedal steel, honestly, it might not even be a guitar, but the body of the guitar has this like model train set, and it's just like zooming around the guitar as he plays. It's just amazing. If you find that you listen to this and you like his stuff and you would want another recommendation, there's an album that he put out that well, I guess there's two. The one I said earlier, An Insatiable High, that's the first track off that got really popular. And also he has an album called The Rainbow Goblins, which is based off a kid's book. And it's just like a concept album, and at the beginning of every track there's a narrator, and then it's just very, very catchy, very happy music that goes along to this kid's book. So I highly, highly recommend that. Alright, so now as you guys watch the side A spin out, I'm gonna just read some info on this guy, some background, so you guys can get a little history. This is just straight off the Wikipedia because I could not find a lot of info anywhere else. Actually, you know what, I'll read, there's a little biography on his own website that I'll read obviously influential in the city pop genre, which I'm slightly familiar with. I think that's how I stumble upon him. Popular throughout the 70s and 80s, he began his career in 1971 by playing guitar and bass in the prog rock band Fried Egg under Vertigo Records. In 1972, Takanaka joined the Sadistic Mica Band. The band fragmented after the divorce of two of its main members, and in 1976, Takanaka released his first solo album, Seashells. Throughout the 70s and 80s, Takanaka continued to release over 20 albums and singles under Kitty Records until 1984 and EMI from 1985 to 2000. In 2000, he formed his own record label, Lagoon Records. He's known for his flashy guitars, including a gold-colored Fender Strat. He also has a trademark Lagoon Blue Yamaha SG guitar that he plays during live performances. His 1981 song, Penguin Dancer, was sampled by Grimes on her song Butterfly in 2015. His 1979 popular song Blue Lagoon was named the 14th best guitar instrumental by Young Guitar Magazine in 2019. Alright, so here's the profile that he wrote about himself on his own website, which, by the way, his website, although it is his last name, it was not easy to find. I typed in Masayoshi Takanaka website, and it was nowhere. I had to, I don't even remember what I typed in, but anyway. In 1971, he was invited by Hiro Sonoda and Shigeru Narumo to join a rock band called Fried Egg as a bassist. This triggered me to become a professional musician and start my career. I joined Sadistic Mica Band as a guitarist in 1972. The band will dissolve on the way, but will continue to work as a member of the later formed Sadistics. He made his solo debut with Seashells in 1976. He released many famous songs, such as Ready to Fly and Blue Lagoon, in his subsequent solo activity albums. Released in 1981, I can't pronounce it, but it translates to The Rainbow Goblin, is a masterpiece, and is a masterpiece that remains in the history of Japanese instrumental music. That's the album that I was talking about before. It's very, very good. Very funky. Very good. Co-starred with overseas musicians Lee Ritenour, Santana. Wait, what? Santana. Alright, Narada Michael Walden, Sheila E., and other big LA musicians on albums and live performances. Okay, so yeah, Santana. He went on tour with Santana in the 80s. I knew that, but I didn't. I thought that this was referring to the musicians on the Rainbow Goblin album, so I just got confused. So yeah, also I would look up on YouTube Takanaka and Santana because they played on tour together, and it's pretty dope. After working as a solo artist for Kitty Records and Toshiba EMI, he established his own label, Lagoon Records, in 2000. Since then, he has been energetically touring the country every year. sounds from album tapping and stuff like that. Alright, if you guys want to see any other albums, I know it might be hard to suggest when you don't know what I have in my collection, but if you comment something, I will try my best to make a video on it in the future. Alright, thanks.